Hey, in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to create a weekly shift schedule. And I'm going to be showing you an actual free template that you can grab. So on the screen here, this comes from Monday.com. If you're not familiar, they're a CRM tool. Allows you to organize all the chaos that is business and be able to see it in easy and clean dashboards. So right here, this is actually a free template. And I say free is because they have a free 14-day trial. And when you click on that and open up and go through the process of setting up a free account, what you're going to land on is something that looks like this for a work schedule. So this is really cool because I didn't have to build any of this. This is all already built because most people are working on a Monday to Friday schedule. If you weren't, let's say that you have weekends, right? All you have to do is click one of these. And then at the bottom here, you could say duplicate. And then I want to duplicate items and updates. And then I'm going to make this one Saturday. So you can see how easy it is when you're using this template to be able to just change things on the fly. And I didn't actually change the name. I want to make sure I change the name here. All right, so now we got Saturday. So what you can do with this though is it's really handy because creating it through a CRM, you're able to see so much more information cleanly than if you're using like a spreadsheet or something else. I'm going to explain that to you right now. So take a look here, and I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. The link for this is in the description below. So this template you can get set up really quick just by clicking that link. You'll be up and running within 5 minutes. So you have your start times and finish times, and then you can assign an employee. So let's say this is person 1, this is employee person 2, and then the way this works is the information that you're entering up here is actually going to be automated as we go to the right. So this is where you can kind of see some cool stuff though. So it's like, what's their morning role? Well, it's daily tasks, analysis, meetings. You can add whatever you want into this for that person. So you can edit labels, and what you would do is you create a new label. So I don't know, like what you do, like it could be anything. Maybe it's a shift schedule for a restaurant. So it's cleaning sinks. I have no idea. You can get pretty specific. But now when you click on this, cleaning sinks is a possibility. So afternoon role, how does that change? The time, reason, so if somebody needs to leave. But the really cool thing about this is that you have different views when you're putting something into a CRM. So not only does it make it a little bit easier to kind of see everything, but you can see things in live time. So let's say you want to create a dashboard. Well, this dashboard here is going to show me how many contracted hours do we have out, how many of those hours have been worked, how many hours are off of work, what do my morning and roles look, afternoon roles, and even pay per day. So the way that this is actually pulling this information is just pulling it from this form itself. So let's take this first one here, Monday, right? We have this employee working, they're cleaning sinks. In the afternoon, apparently they're switching to an admin role. It's a very, impressive individual. This person has a lot of job responsibilities. But if I click here, I can change their hourly rate. So when you go to paid per day, you can see that it's hourly rate times hours worked. So let's say that this person was actually making $30 an hour. You can see her pay per day changes, and that changes the sum that is going to be paid out. So again, why don't we go back here, and if we're looking at the dashboard, the pay per day right now is $3,585. Well, let's say that we jack this person's pay up like crazy. So what was it, $3,585? We're now going to be very generous and pay this person $1,900 an hour. So when you go back to the dashboard, now you can see the pay per day is $11,000.65, or $11,065, I should say. So if you want to actually go in here, you can start adjusting things in here as well. So this is based on pay per day, but let's say that we wanted one that was hourly rate. Maybe we want to see what the average hourly rate is. So what you can do is, I believe you can go in here and we can duplicate this. And then this one is the one I'm going to change into hourly rates. So you can see how cool this is to be able to create a command center, a dashboard for yourself, and be able to see all the metrics that matter to you. So this one, I'm going to change it to the hourly rate. I'm going to take off pay per day. I'm going to go up here, and I'm just going to write hourly rate. So we have that, and then I'm going to click X. So now, again, we have this main dashboard that you can look at, and I can see that the average hourly rate is $2,350. Well, you're like, that doesn't really make sense. Why is that so high? Well, that one's a little high, but that still doesn't make sense. So let's see what's going on here with this. So when we change that back, our hourly rate is going to fall here. So why don't we take a look and go into settings. So hourly rate, more settings options, and I want an average. All right, that's what we had, is we had the sum. So you can see how everything kind of works in here. You can go through different functions. So if we go back to the main table, then you're going to see the hourly rate here. We were looking at the sum before, but now we have an hourly rate average of $45. So just really cool to be able to just go in here and customize everything to your needs. Now, the nice thing about using a tool like this is it integrates with so many other things, and there's also automations involved with the tool too. So you can start to automate certain things that makes it way easier for you to manage your time and schedule. Now, what I would recommend is there's 2 videos on the screen. The first one is going to give you a beginner's guide to Monday.com, a little bit more in depth than what we just talked about. And the second one is going to get into automations, which is going to help you streamline your workflows and really be able to dial in what it is you're doing at work and being able to feel like you have control of the chaos. So I'm going to catch you guys in one of those next videos. And also, remember, there is a link in the description below that'll take you to this free template for you to check out on Monday.com. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video.